Good morning, folks. It's Cynthia. Thank you for being here. It's wonderful to see you today for your daily tarot card. This week we're using the Herb Crafters Tarot. I have the information about this deck down in the description box. I'm sorry about yesterday's reading. Kind of got cut off there at the end. We were just at the end. I was summing up and my video went out, but still all of the messages, all of the information is there. So of course, wishing you, I certainly hope you had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope you're looking forward to having a wonderful day today as well. I know I certainly am. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see what message and energy that Spirit has for us through the tarot today. Look at that. 3 of Fire, Calendula. 3 of Wands. Wow. There's a lot of creative energy and vibrancy and inspiration that's coming through. There's this energy of looking forward to the future. Looking ahead and really seeing something as being possible. We might not know all of the details or the ins and outs of the how, but we're seeing like we're really thriving on that belief that, hey, this really is possible. I really can do that. I'm inspired to see how this is going to work out. So there's a lot of creative energy here. There could be a lot of communication going on or sociability with whatever this inspiration or these ideas or whatever project you could be working on or looking towards. For some, today might be a good day for journaling about this vision, journaling about the possibilities, journaling about the ideas. You don't have to do it the whole day, but maybe you can actually make a point to set some time aside. Especially after, meditation or something of that nature, if you do morning meditation and then journaling afterwards, because you might get some information or some communication from your own intuition, from your own higher self, about what this is or what your first steps might be. And that seems to be the important thing here. It's still in this creative, inspired visioning stage. There could be some communications in terms of, like, how would you say, maybe putting out feelers? Like, hey, I had this idea, and I'm not exactly sure how things are going to go, but what do you think of ABCD? Or, hey, do you know anything about ABCD? Maybe it's a little bit of research. Maybe it's asking somebody for a snippet of information. You don't have to tell them the whole idea or describe the whole vision. But you could be getting a little bit more information by running it by people. And good or bad, you could run an idea by somebody and they could turn around and be like, oh, that's terrible. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. You know what I mean? And you don't have to take that to heart. You don't have to be like, oh, well, that shoots that down. You know what I mean? Let that feed the fire of your curiosity. Because honestly, I think in more often than not, unless you specifically have a lesson about overcoming what other people think, or, your own self-confidence or belief in what's possible, unless you have some limiting beliefs specifically surrounding whatever this is that you need to overcome, I have a feeling that it's the aha moment inspiring idea where you're going to get some positive feedback, or spirits, if you're open to receiving it, Spirit is going to send you communications, encouragement, resources, or information your way as you take these sort of envisioning steps towards planning, believing, seeing, really fleshing out the ideas, so to speak. And again, it's a creative stage. It's an imaginative stage, but it could also be pulling in information in order to gain clarity. So I feel like today could be a good day, again, like I said, for envisioning, for journaling, for maybe researching, or there could be someone that you know that might be able to answer a question as you're doing this process, or that you just want to toss out there and see what their stand is, out of a place of curiosity, not from needing validation from an outside source, not from needing somebody to tell you you're right or you're wrong, but rather curiosity. I wonder what this is about. And that person, I want to talk to that person, or I want to research that thing and see if there's anything else that will fit in with this, because there's a sense of really feeling like, hey, this is believable. I might be able to do this. Like, that seems like it might actually be possible, and isn't that freaking cool? But I have no idea where to start. You're just starting with the visioning, and you're just starting with gleaning some information, gleaning a little bit of feedback. Not to stop you, not to tell you that you're right or you're wrong, not for external validation, but out of curiosity to see, wow, I was given this inspiration, I was given this idea. That means there's something here for me, either in the result of it or in the process of it. So let me see where this goes, and sort of feeding some of that excitement, feeding some of the excitement or the passion that might be around whatever this inspiration is. And you're in that creative flow. So this is a very kind of imaginative, although there could be plenty of communications and plenty of ideas or research or getting resources, but it's very much in the imaginative, creative, envisioning, curious stage. So there's definitely a need to sit with that and to sort of fuel that. When you start a campfire, you really, especially if you're not using, say, like chemical fire starters or anything like that, you're just using, you've got your lighter or your flint and tinder or however you go about doing it. But you're not using like other fuel, right? You've got your kindling, your starter, this, that, the other thing. You really kind of want to get that going and make sure it's eating up everything that you have in that small bundle and get it stable before you start throwing on huge logs, right? You usually work your way up in size of the sticks, twigs, kindling, versus, wow, I found a good log and I'm going to throw it on there, right? So in the same way, you're getting this fire started and you're building it up, but you want to make sure that you stabilize that flame, that stuff is drying out, or that it's, that it's really burning well before you start throwing on the bigger stuff to the fire, right? So in a certain sense, this 3 of fire with the calendula, which is a very, it's warming, it's creative, it's soothing, it's energizing, it's got a great energy. That energy very much ready to come through, but it needs some nurturance. It needs to hold in there and just kind of be appreciated and explored and excited, okay, with what's right in your hand right now and the possibilities of that, all of the great things that can be done with it. That's beautiful. Wishing you a lot of peace and blessings, a lot of creativity, and wonderful visions for your future, because anything is possible if you want it to be. Thank you so much for joining me for today, and I wish you a wonderful day, peace and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you're enjoying these daily tarot card readings, then go ahead and hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification so that you know when the daily card readings are out. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.